a minute. That's not right. That looks more like it. What in the world is going on there? You got a fast blink. No ticky. Let's go around front. Got a fast blink on the side marker. And a fast blink up front. Let's try the other way. That's more like it. Ah, that's more like it. That's the correct pace. Now's the perfect time to go over the proper hand signals, just in case your turn signals stop working and or your tail lights. If you're going to make a left-hand turn, extend your hand and point straight left. If you need to make a right-hand turn, raise your hand up at a 90-degree angle, forming an L. If you need to indicate or signal that you're stopping or slowing, form the same L except pointing downwards. This indicates that you're slowing. The right-hand turn signal is the one that's not functioning properly. And it's important to note that usually the turn signal and the brake light are on the same circuit. So since the turn signal isn't functioning, that means the right-hand rear brake light is also not functioning. I'm going to take you off the pod, show you what I'm looking at. I've never removed this or taken this apart. These light bulbs are almost 16 years old. Factory original. So it appears as if we have two 8mm hex bolts here. I don't see any additional screws here. So we're going to pop out these two bolts with a 1/4-inch drive ratchet because it's in plastic. And then we'll remove the housing. Let's see what happens. A little scared. Something's definitely holding it in over here. There's nothing inside here. I assume that's just a pop clip, but I really don't want to break that. So I'm going to go underneath and look up inside. I really don't want to break this taillight lens. Looking underneath here, there's your bumper. That's the back of the bed. There's a double wall. The taillight isn't behind that. It's actually up inside there. Right there, if you look right around the center of the bright light, there's a plastic push-in piece that should just be a push-in to clip. So as long as we pull out the correct angle that is in there, we should be able to release that. We just looked underneath and the inside, and that plastic piece is somewhere around in this area here, and it should just be a push-in to connect, because you cannot access it from the inside really with that double wall. So here's to hoping. It's been in here probably 15-16 years. Let's hope this comes out easy, no problems. So I'm gonna try to make sure I pull at the same angle as that pin. Woo! She popped a little. There might be two. Yeah, there's two push pins. Oh boy. There she is. It's just I'll take you off and show you, but they're just little plastic push-in pins. Here they are. It's actually a metal pin that pushes into this plastic insert. It's just a pull to release. Oopsie. Just a push button here on the side, pulls it right off. Then rotate it. Should come right out. And it's just a pull straight out of the socket. Now this bulb is a 4157. This is a Sylvania brand. They have a Napa brand 4157. Should be a direct replacement. Alright, now I just need some lube for the pins. Here's where things start to get a little weird. Got my old pile of Vaseline jar from the garage. I applied lubrication to the pins and just a small amount in each little grommet or locking bushing. That way if we need to take this out again, hopefully it'll come out a little bit smoother. Line her back up. It's got two plastic guide pins on there that you got to put in holes. Pop her back in place, throw our screws back in. Since I have it here, I'm going to throw a little lube on these too. Nothing major. Something strange was happening, and they were tightening up before they actually put pressure on the washer. It's almost like it was binding in the hole. So I'm going to switch the screws just in case I got them mixed up. If you notice, I switched the screws from the top to the bottom to try to get them to line up a little bit better. Maybe if the plastic was more used to one of the screw profiles versus the other screw profile. But that didn't make a difference. I just needed to snug it just a little bit more. It was a little bit more than what I wanted to tighten it to. So I tightened it, loosened it slightly, and then brought it back to tightness again. You want to make sure you do not over tighten these, or when the plastic gets cold, it's going to break your taillight. So I loosened it and then brought it back just so the washer was lightly touching the body of the bedside. Let's turn the ignition on, see if this new light bulb works. Oh yeah, that's the ticket. New tail light, and it blinks at the correct speed. Back in business, baby. The replacement bulb in the manual calls for a 4157 LL, and that's what we replaced it with, a 4157 LL from Napa. It was difficult to locate the bulb in the store, and I actually had to find it behind the counter because it wasn't available in a blister pack. Bulb number 3157 LL is exactly the same as 4157 LL. Socket size, the amperage is slightly different, but the 4157 is rated to last longer due to its construction. I'm not 100% sure on the details, but you can replace your 4157 with a 3157 if it's not available. I went with the 4157 factory spec recommendation because this one lasted almost 16 years being used the entire time. So that's a pretty good light bulb. If you like this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Leave your questions and comments in that section below, and don't forget to tickle that subscribe button on your way out. Thanks for watching, everyone.